this angle makes it seem like I'm doing a weird confessions video or something, but I just wanted to do this real quick because I finished Peter and Alice, a play by John Logan. I finished it last night and I just really want to talk about it. So here we go. First of all, raw emotions. I didn't think that I could feel so much heartbreak in just 70 pages. I checked and I looked at this, you know, this wonderful play, and it is literally 70 pages and there's nothing else, like 70 pages. And this was the first play I think I've read. I'm not sure. I think I've tried picking up plays in the past. I just, for some reason, I could never really get into them, but this one just had such beautiful writing in it that I was completely sucked in from the first page. So this play is sort of an imagined conversation between two real people in real time. It's between Alice Hargraves, I don't know how to say her last name, but who is basically the inspiration for Alice in Wonderland, and Peter Lewin-Davies, who is also one of the inspiration for J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan. Now this play doesn't really have that many characters in it. It has the real Alice, it has the real Peter, it has Peter Pan, the fictional character, Alice in Wonderland, the fictional character, Lewis Carroll, J.M. Barrie, and I think a few other kind of minor characters that go on and off stage, so you don't really get too confused because those 6 stay on stage for the pretty much the duration of the whole play. To me, the play is surprisingly easy to follow. Now this was my first time reading a play, so I thought it was going to be really hard for me, but I thought it was really easy to follow because first of all, it's such a short script, and second of all, the bulk of it is basically the conversation between Alice and Peter. Now, I am a little bit in love with Peter Pan. If you are new to my channel, first of all, hi. And yeah, I love the story of Peter Pan, and when I tend to love something that much, I tend to do a lot of research on it. I haven't done too much research on Peter Pan. I know bits and pieces here and there, so there were a few historical facts within this book that I knew, and but then there were other stuff that I didn't know, and I was very much surprised by it. This play actually makes me want to read more plays. Now reading this, I felt that it covered a lot of different topics. A few of the main ones that I'm going to mention is probably to do with what is reality and how mentors and authority figures affect your life and affect you as a person, and what is meant by adulthood and what is meant by childhood. So all of that plus a few others are covered in just 70 pages. And I thought that the execution was really well done. I thought that it was going to be really, I don't want to say the word dense, because I think the subject matter that were discussed was a little on the heavy side, but the way it's written and the way, just the flow of the whole thing, I felt it made it easy to understand. Now obviously I don't know too much about plays, but I felt that the writing style had a sort of rhythm to it. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it's it almost flows so nicely from dialogue to dialogue. I don't know if that's relevant in all plays. I don't know if that's just how scripts are written, but I felt like it flowed, and I found myself not really needing to see the character names to know which character was speaking. This play just gives you so much information in very little words, and I love that about it. As you can probably tell, I tabbed quite a few pages here and there, and I've also like highlighted a bunch of them because so many great quotes in this book. If you are new to plays, I do suggest picking this up. Not only is it really short, but if you are a fan of Peter Pan or Alice in Wonderland and you want to just know more about it, I do suggest picking this up because I absolutely love it. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars.